Welcome back to the forge. Today, continue with the Bowie. Today we're going to do all of our grinding. We're going to shape it, shape the tang, drill the holes in the tang, do our initial grind on it, and get it ready for heat treat. So, come along for the ride. We are ground to shape, and we'll put the initial bevel in there. Looking at our pattern, not too far off, about 3/4 of an inch longer than what we initially began. Cleaned up the bolster area here where the handle's going to fit up to it. Beveled all this out. We have a nice distal taper, feels pretty fat to skinny down here. Still a lot of material to remove. That's okay. We'll have to remove scale and stuff after the heat treat. So we're going to go to next is the heat treat. So we have the oven turned on at 1550 degrees. This will go in there. It'll soak for 20 minutes. Pull it out, let it cool down. Put it back in, soak it again at that temperature. We'll do that twice. It just nominalizes it, takes any stress, anything else out of it prior to heat treat. So after the third time, we'll go into the oil, and that'll harden it, and then we'll be back in the oven at 400 degrees to draw back the temper. Hard. Well, there it is. Heat treated, well quenched. Going in the oven, 400 degrees for 2 hours. I'll let that soak like that, and it's going to draw back the hardness on the edge. As I brought it out, we were looking at the straightness of it. You could tell that the edge portion that I had quenched in the oil was white. That lets you know that that portion is hard. Not all steels do that, but 5160 does it, and it's a really good sign that that portion got hard enough. Now we're going to put it in the kiln 400 degrees for 2 hours. Let it soak like that, and it's going to draw back some of that hardness. When we get done, we'll be at a 60 Rockwell, and it'll be ready for use. So thanks for joining us today. Tomorrow what we'll do is we will clean up the flats, finish taking the scale and stuff off, kind of polish up the top portion, do a final grind on the bevels, and then fit up the handle and get the handle ready for glue. So thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you tomorrow.